So Taylor and I decided to take a walk along the Oregon coastline, and this shoreline makes one of the weirdest sounds I think I've ever heard in my life. When these waves crash into the shoreline, the rocks tumble with them, and it makes this weird rumble sound that I've never heard before on a coast. It's pretty cool. But we're back at the car, and we're gonna get back on the road because we got places to be. Alright guys, so here we are at our campsite. I did not actually plan this one out. I was intending to travel a lot farther than we did, but we decided to end here for the day. But this is a nice little spot, and it's not too bad. There's a creek down the mountain. I was hoping to camp by the creek, but no spots were there, so we made it a little further up. But this is a nice little dead-end road, so it's a pretty tight squeeze. I kind of bushwhacked my way through when we came in, but that's the entrance there, and it just kind of ends here. So we got the tent set up. Taylor's working on dinner, and what do we got going for dinner, Tay?
Burgers for tonight.
Swiss mushroom burgers, some of my favorite, so that's gonna be good. That's pretty much all we had planned for today. But yeah, the coastal drive off Oregon is really nice. The weather up here is really great. A bit rainy. I don't know if it's gonna rain on us tonight or not. Kind of hope not, because I don't want to put wet gear away, but I kind of do because I love rain. I don't get enough of it in the desert. Those mushrooms are really good. I love portobellos. So that was dinner, and we also had an uninvited guest come in as well. And it's times like these I am very thankful that we have a rooftop tent. Look at this guy. That is the biggest slug I think I've ever seen in my life. And then Taylor, you found a snail.
A giant snail.
A giant snail too. So, you know, when people talk about, you know, oh, why don't you use a ground tent? This is why.
Look how big that shell is. It's huge.
That is a huge one. Yeah, that guy's really big. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really thankful we have a rooftop tent. You know, I don't think I would ever use a ground tent in this area now that I am aware of this. So yeah, that's really gross. I'm gonna go to bed. We're here outside of Portland at Ainsworth State Park, and just behind me here, if you can hear it, is Horsetail Falls. So with a little bit of daylight left, we figured we might just go hike up and check it out. It's late. I think we're gonna go find a campsite, get some dinner going, and just kind of take the rest of the evening pretty easy. Well guys, we're here in Washington. We made it, and we're currently sitting outside of Rainier National Park in the National Forest. And yeah, not much to say about it other than finding a campsite is just downright impossible. We spent about half a tank of gas last night, and we probably got in at about 10, well, we started searching at like 6 o'clock, and we probably spent about 3 hours just driving these mountains, every trail we could find to try and find a campsite. Campsites are either really, really, really small, like they're just a pull off on a forest road, or they're trashed completely to the point where I can't even pick up the trash and haul it out because there's just so much. Or they're just packed in like sardines with campers because it's the weekend. So it's been a little bit of a rough night, but we got in, we're here. I have a creek right over here behind me and a main forest road right over here. And it is obnoxiously loud. So, needless to say, it's been an interesting one.
There you go.
Thank you. You too. All right, we've made it here to Mount Rainier, and it is not packed at all. I'm kidding. It's completely crowded down at the parking lot. But as we walked further in, trails actually become pretty quiet out here. Actually, it's kind of nice. But we are heading to Panorama. Woo! Let's slip on this snow here. We're heading to Panorama Point, and this trail is just completely packed of snow. It's well hiked, so it's mostly well packed, but
Still slippery.
it's pretty slippy. But I think now we've seen it all, from sand dunes to deserts to oceans to mountains, epic forests, and snow and glaciers now. Yeah, I'm not really liking this.
I'm gonna go with no.
We're almost to the point where we wanted to be on Panoramic Point, but we ended up taking a wrong turn and taking the opposite end of the loop going up. And it, as always, turns out that that was the wrong side to go up. And yeah, I think we're in avalanche territory now. So we're kind of just watching this mountainside crumble tiny piece by bit. And I don't think it's worth pushing our luck going up. So we may just have to call it, which is a little bit of a bummer. I was really hoping to get to the top there, because the top is literally just right over there. But there's only one thing to do now, and that is go down. It's a long way down.
Let's go.
Go for it.
Let there be no rocks.
Send it. All right, it's my turn now. Woo! Get a slip. Woo! Woohoo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh man, my pants are so full of snow right now.
I was gonna get a video of that, but I wasn't fast enough.
The camera's all covered in snow. That was a little disappointing.
I know. It didn't really go anywhere. Come on.
Get the water off the lens here. There's so much water on my lens.
I'm sure there is.
Oh, I'm gonna have to clean that when we get done. There we go. Hey, my snowball's down there. It did get bigger. Oh, that's just awesome. All right, I'm cold.
Let's get back to the car.
Get back to the car, get some heat going,
No
because
snow.
I'm probably covered in snow. I mean, this was fun. I'm not gonna lie. Dang, you booked it down here. I don't think I've seen you move that fast ever on a trail. All right, guys, engine's going. Wife is getting warm. Look, you got some pink feet.
They're not happy.
Nope. Any regrets?
A little bit.
Little.
Just a little. My feet are they're not happy.
No.
But the sliding was fun.
Sliding was fun. That was really awesome. We're getting warmed up in the car here. I'm gonna go probably change pants at some point today. I was really hoping to tackle some other trails here at Rainier, but this kind of took up our entire afternoon, and well, one thing led to another, and we slid down a mountain. So let's head back down the mountain. Preferably not sliding.
Don't slide down.